Okay, I added some little animals because I have something special in mind for those. You'll have to wait and see what it is. Seahorse is done. And I threw in, oops, sorry, making you drunk, some hearts using this beauty. Gorgeous. So let me turn your right side up so you're not drunk. You don't have to turn your head. So these hearts have something special hidden underneath. The seahorse I painted with some pastel mica, some brighter mica to see how he would turn out. And these little guys are just gonna be some blanks. Can you guess what I'm gonna use these for? Tell me below if you think you know what it is. Also with this, I love this. You see, it's resealable. And you can use it. Just make sure it's resealed, airtight, and then you're all good to go. See y'all when it's time to take these out. Look, easy cleanup too. All I did, baby wipe my stick off, and it's ready to use again. The cups I'm gonna take to the sink and rinse out, but it should be a very easy cleanup. Another plus to this kit. See you soon. All right, they're ready. Pure Cure by T-Expert. The whole kit, $30. Look what you can do yourself. I know some of y'all just need recipes that call to just add water. This is one of them. There's no chemicals. There's nothing. Great family fun. Lots of projects. $30. Can't beat that. Let's see our final results. Are you ready? These are definitely, you can feel it's still damp. So you can demold them 30 minutes. That's what we're doing now. But for a full cure and for everything to dry, I would let it sit for 24 hours. If you have a mold that has very delicate pieces, like maybe some antlers or some legs, I wouldn't even attempt to take it out of the mold. Let it completely dry out and cure. So I would leave anything delicate that might break a toe off, or a leg, or a dragon wing, a butterfly wing. Just leave it 24 hours. That way you're safe. It's gonna be, I mean, these are hard. You hear that? But I can still feel that it's damp. I can still feel moisture. But these are fine, because I'll let them sit. I'll take them out of the molds. They're good. Nothing's gonna break on these. Nothing very delicate. So let's undo the rest and show you. Love them. We'll talk about these more soon. Wow, look at that in the sun. That is so white, y'all. That's crazy. Look how white that is. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. And I didn't do anything. That was just the powder, the water, mixed, poured in the mold. 30 minutes later, this is what we have. So smooth. Feels so good. It's a little damp. Just gotta set up more, but gorgeous. And I love how white it is. Wow, y'all. Remember the splatter I showed you last night that I did? Look how that turned out. Wow. Wow, that's all I can say. Wow. That is brighter than what I thought it would be. Let's look in the sun. Wow. How cool is that, y'all? Okay. Wow. Okay, that's pretty promising. It is. Oh gosh, it's so smooth, y'all. I'm telling you. So smooth. Gorgeous. Oh, wow. All right. It's not muted. I mean, it is muted some because this is a bright orange. But you see it in the mold compared to, I think it came out good. There's our pink one. I can definitely see where like some spots weren't. Need to make sure that it's done evenly, because you can see some spots aren't as good, but it's still super cute. And I didn't clean the top side of my mold so well. That's all right. I do like that color. What about you? What do you think? Yeah, it's crazy. On to the next one. There's the seahorse. Look, the tails came out no problem. No problem at all. That's kind of incredible. That did transfer a lot better than I expected it to. Even the pastels. I mean, I didn't shake out the mold or brush it. I didn't do any of that. I just painted it last night, put it in to see how the color would take. So if you went in, cleaned up your excess powder, like I didn't do, what do you think? I'm kind of shocked. I wasn't expecting it to be this bold. Great job, Pure Cure. Like I said, I can still feel it's damp underneath, so still needs to cure up completely, but we didn't lose any pieces. I thought the tail might be in jeopardy, but no problem at all. Nice. What do you think? All right, the first bale. I tried putting the glitter on the bottom. It's chunky glitter. You can see it here in the bag. Chunky, beautiful glitter though. Absolutely love it. And I just laid out an outside on the rim, and then I put a stripe through. But guess what? That didn't work so well. There's a lot. Look, it just falls off. So, don't recommend that. It's really thin here. There's a little hole, a divot there. I mean, I can flood this with some resin. It would be cool. I think that's what I'll do. And how I would do that is I just turn, well, I can use one of these as an example. I would turn a cup up, a smaller one obviously, put the heart on top, and then I just pour the resin around. But here's a cool trick for you. If you're doing an overpour on, say, a coaster or, you know, anything really that you've made, and you don't want resin on the back of your project, here's a trick that I saw, and I don't remember who did it. If I knew her name, I would definitely give her credit for this. Don't use the clear glue. Use like the regular white school glue. Paint it on the back side, a thick layer of it on the back side of your project, your coaster, your heart, whatever you want to do. Let it dry. Then put it on top of whatever you're using. Pour your resin over. When that's dry and set, all you do is pull the glue off. The glue takes any resin that overflowed. So your back of your project is clean. You don't have any cleanup there for resin that went over and under your project. That's a great idea. Tips and tricks we learn along the way. Oh no! Look, we added some glitter to that now. It didn't break, you saw that. Even though it's not fully cured, you heard it drop. It's not broken, but I definitely need to address this. Same thing with this. The glitter will still, not as bad as the other, but I definitely need to put a top coat. Either some resin, UV resin would be okay, a thin layer would be fine. Or I can pour a 2-part resin over top. I can't get over how white and smooth they are, y'all. And here's the line that I did in this one. Again, this is very thin, where a lot of the resin, the glitter, resin, listen to me. A lot of the glitter took up, so that's very thin there. So I can fix this with resin and lock all the glitter in here with a resin, and they'll be beautiful. I can make pendants with them, a pocket hug, all kind of things. Now, if you're curious as to what I was talking about, I had plans for these guys. Leave me a comment what your guess is. What do you think I'm going to do with these? Something fun is coming. Again, this was my introduction, my first time using Pure Cure by Teakspert. Teakspert's a great company. I use a lot of their resin in my jewelry and canvas paintings and, you know, all the other things that I do for you guys. The wine caddies, coasters, the whole gamut. Great company. This is a great product. I really, really, really do like how white it is. That's amazing to me because some others I've seen aren't this white, but beautiful. $30 for the whole kit. The whole kit comes with everything you need. Cups, the plaster, the measuring scoop. The only thing it doesn't have is a scale, because this 10:3 ratio is by weight. So just use any kitchen scale, bathroom scale, whatever. If you use 100 grams of powder, you use 30 grams of water. You stir it up, you pour it in your favorite mold, and wait 30 minutes. Pop it out. There you go. Beautiful. Have any questions? Drop them down below. I will see y'all next time. Peace out. Remember what I said about fragile areas and that this is not completely cure after the 30 minutes? Remember we talked about the seahorse and his little baby tail? Well, it happened. His tail is broken. We need to cast a plaster cast. No, just kidding. I can glue it back. But this is what I was talking about earlier. Any kind of mold or anything that you're pouring that has like a very fragile little area, toes on geckos, you know, maybe some dragon wings, fairy wings, anything that has a thin, narrow, fragile area, don't even try to unmold it after 30 minutes. Just let it sit. Leave it for 24 hours. Set it aside, leave it alone, because there's still, after 30 minutes, a lot of moisture still, and you can feel it, because there's still water in there. So after 24 hours, the water's gone, and you get a really hard, solid piece. Not that you can throw it like a Greek plate on the ground. It will shatter, but it will be less fragile after 24 hours. It'll be more cured. So, sadly, our seahorse has a broken tail that I shall not have to mend. I think he'll be all right, though. Anyway, an added tip for you guys, when you get your own Pure Cure Teakspert plaster craft.